I was popping. It's your boy Big Rich. And that big case that we're talking about that's coming up, against Stephen Crea Jr., Matthew Madonna, and others with the Michael Meldish murder. The feds got a bunch of rats lined up. Disgracia. We got a bunch of rats lined up for this case. So let's discuss who the feds are going to use for this trial. Feds teaming up their best and worst turncoats for Lucchese racketeering trial. The biggest mafia trial of the year in White Plains Federal Court, that is, will feature one of the best mob turncoats that the Manhattan U.S. Attorney's Office has had in years, along with another snitch who has been a total dud. Sources say prosecutors intend to call Anthony Zoccholilo. He struck out in 2012 as Mama's Boy in the Mama's Boys of the Bronx reality TV show, but was a smash hit as a mob turncoat in 2013 and 2014. Let's put this rat's picture on the screen. Disgracia. At the October 1 racketeering trial of 5 Lucchese mobsters and associates charged with a 17-year-long racketeering enterprise. The record of the other witness is a lot less impressive. Turncoat Bonanno Capo Peter PDBS Lavaglio. I'm going to say Lavaglio, right? If I'm wrong, well, so what? He's a rat, too. Disgracia. Looks like a drug addict. His nickname is Just What You Think, was a flop at the February trial that ended in a hung jury for Philadelphia mob boss Joseph Skinny Joe Merlino. The quintet were indicted last year along with longtime underboss Stevie Wonder Crea, his son Stephen Jr. Crea, who was released on bail last week, and 3 others who are charged with the 2013 murder of former Purple Gang leader Michael Meldish. The trial is slated to take place next March. So what is that, 2020? Okay. It will be Zoccholilo's courtroom debut for the feds, who are able to get guilty pleas from 14 mobsters and associates whom the Mama's Boy tape recording during a 2-month stretch in 2013. Zoccholilo was Gangland's most productive cooperating witness of 2014. He won an award from the Gangland website. The focal point of Zoccolilo's testimony will be Lucchese associate Vincent Bruno. Bruno, 34, is charged with drug dealing and the attempted murder in 2012 of a Bonanno associate who dissed underboss Stevie Wonder Crea during a dust-up at a Lucchese social club in the Bronx, according to the court records filed with Judge Kathy Seibel. Bruno's alleged murder attempt of a Bonanno associate named Carl Alzheimer was the focal point of several embarrassing misstatements the prosecutors Scott Hartman and Jacqueline Kelly made about evidence they had against Stevie Jr. Crea, Bruno, and soldier Paulie Roastbeef Casano during several bail hearings. Initially, the prosecutors said that Bruno had admitted taking part in the Alzheimer plot in a taped talk with Zoccholilo. When lawyers for Casano and Steve Jr. called them on that, they misspoke but cited a talk that Zoccholilo had with Genovese soldier Salvatore Sally Ko Larca as evidence of the plot, but Judge Seibel later dismissed that claim. Prosecutors gave Casano a sweet plea deal in return for not pursuing misconduct allegations against him, and he received 18 months for illegal gambling. The attempted murder of Alzheimer is still pending against Stevie Jr. He will face that charge next year when Crea, his dad, and 3 others go to trial for the Meldish murder. It's unclear what Zoccholilo planned to say about the Alzheimer plot, but the Mama's Boy had plenty of evidence that Bruno was involved in a lucrative pot-selling business, so much that Bruno copped a plea to that in 2014 and is currently serving a prison stretch for it that ends next year. Sources say that Lavaglio was involved in the 2012 dust-up with the Lucchese at their Bronx social club, and that prosecutors Hartman, Kelly, and Hagen Scotton plan to call Lavaglio at the October trial of Bruno and Lucchese mobsters John Big John Castellucci and Joseph Di Napoli, Joseph Big Joe Gitello, and associate Carmine Spanish Carmine Garcia. Attorney General McMahon said he was disappointed with the government's tactics against Bruno, but voiced optimism about his plight when contacted yesterday. Vincent Bruno is a nice young man who got caught up in selling marijuana, and he's paying the price for that. And now they want to pile on, said McMahon. Well, juries don't allow piling on, and Zochalilo is going to be running back to his mommy and daddy. The outspoken barrister opted not to discuss Lavaglio specifically, but predicted a big win for the defense. He goes, all in all, it's going to be a very humiliating defeat for the Southern and Sovereign District of New York. But he declined to say in what round the KO will come. All right, so the feds are teaming up with their best and worst rats. Disgrace, disgraciad. Salute to Shattered for the story. Thank you very much, sir. And as usual, like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend.